Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. I have pizza. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. In all transparency, this pizza was supposed to look more beautiful. I think I may have cooked it too long. It's kind of crispy on the edges, but I think it's gonna still be really good. I put the sauce on top of the toppings because I want it to all be like saucy. I don't want the toppings to dry out. But I have some vegan pepperoni, some vegan mozzarella, and all the veganness. This is for my birthday. So my birthday was a while ago. So this is on the fridge. So it's still good, but I need to eat it soon so it doesn't go bad. Um, but I put some other herbs on here. Herbs like oregano and cracked pepper, cracked rosemary, thyme, all kind of good stuff like that. That's what we put on here so we can have a delicious pizza moment while we chat. I was gonna go live on my Twitch so I can play some games while I eat, but honestly, when you're playing with the Nintendo Switch or things like that, you don't want to have like pizza stuff on your fingers, and it's just hard to do. But there's nothing better than playing games and eating pizza at the same time. But I'm just gonna do the second best, which is eat pizza and then play games afterwards. So if you guys want to watch me on Twitch, make sure you follow me on Twitch. It's Rock Mercury. Just at Rock Mercury on Twitch. And I'll be going gaming on there. And of course, I'll put a 10-minute clip of my gaming session here on TikTok. So don't worry if you miss it. I'll still put the 10-minute version. And it'll be the full version on YouTube. So. All right, we're also having some LaCroix, some Raz Cranberry LaCroix with my pizza. It feels so nice to be done with all the Thanksgiving leftovers, and now I can have other types of delicious foods. Yeah. So I have a fork and a knife. I'm just gonna go ahead and just like go at it, How should I do this? Should I I don't know how to really show my pizza too. I don't know what to do. You know what? I could put this. There's a foam thing over here. I could put this foam under the pizza plate. Why not, This is from my, oh, it's not even. It's not even. Dang it. It's not even. I can do it this way. That way it works. To the side. Just so that y'all can see me eating and stuff. See my pizza. I think that'll be okay. Oh, I can fall over. Alright. Let's go ahead and just dive into this pizza. I'm gonna cut a little section off. When eating pizza with a beard, it's best to just cut slices, to cut little chunks and do it that way so it doesn't get all over your beard and you end up eating your hair and it's just a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this pizza like this. It's like it's already trying to fall. Alright. I have to really work with this. It's pretty crispy, as you can hear. It's pretty crispy. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to communicate with me, you can either subscribe and comment with me live here on my live stream, or you can go to one of my posts, message me on there, comment under the post, and I will respond to your posts. Since, TikTok only allows you to message if you follow the person, so you can't really message me, in my inbox, but that's good enough. I will respond to every comment. But please what's going on? What's going on? There's hundreds of people in here. Why aren't you guys liking? Like the screen. Tap that screen. Don't disrespect me. Tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. What are y'all doing? What is this? There we go. Okay, I see them taps coming through. How dare you guys? How dare I have to ask that? Don't I give so much? I'm sharing my pizza with you. Thank you thank you, Kiki, for the roses. Kiki sent me 3 roses. She cares. You see? Now we're at 370. Y'all's fingers worked that whole time. Okay, well, thank you guys. I forgot the pizza hot sauce. I don't want to go in the kitchen to get it. Should I go to the kitchen to get the pizza hot sauce? I should probably go get the pizza hot sauce. Let me see how it tastes first. No. This is fine the way it is. It's delicious. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, this pizza was made on naan-bread, Naan bread. I think it's like an Indian type of bread or whatever. tastes even better than crust. Like, it has like a sweetness to it. It's garlic encrusted. I think it's the perfect like base for a pizza. It's crazy we just started doing it a few months ago. I'm like, why don't people do this more often? Like a naan pizza. You know, that bread on the bottom? It's like, it was really toasted, but it's so like nice, y'all. The flavor is perfection. And it's just a simple pepperoni cheese pizza, vegan, of course, all plant-based. Field roast pepperoni and Via Life cheese. And Rails sauce. Like the Rails tomato sauce, that's what we use for the pizza sauce. Have a little spice to it. It's a ribita version of it. It has some spice. So good. Usually I put more toppings on it, but I like a simple pizza every now and then. It's a very simple, basic pizza. It's a vibe. Totally a vibe. Now, is it healthy? Is pizza ever healthy? Is any delicious pizza ever healthy? Subjective. You know? So good. I also put some sesame seed oil on top of the pizza before I put the sauce on, so that the crust can get that like little crisp. And sesame seed oil is expensive, but it's worth it. It's so worth it, you guys. Oh man, you guys have to just make sure this pizza does not fall off this styrofoam. It's kidding, and this is really tasty. Like, it's probably one of the better ones I've made. And I still have enough for another pizza. So maybe I'll have another one today, or I should eat it today. It needs to be gone soon. I don't know if I eat it today or tomorrow, but it's gotta be gone. After this, I will get on. I kind of want to play Fortnite, but then I also kind of just want to play Zelda as well. I don't know which one I should do right now. I'm trying to get better at Fortnite on Twitch. Keep going back and forth. But it'll be content creation. Fortnite is like more definite. Like, it's more of like a, like, you know you're going to play this amount of time. So good. Zelda's a hard game. That game is so challenging. I'm excited for when I get my PlayStation. Whenever I get it. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I think I need to be more successful on Twitch, and then I'll feel right to get it. Oh my god, we got the 3.4 thousand likes. Thank you so much. Steven is sending likes. Stephen Duke is sending a lot of likes. Thank you, Stephen Duke. You're amazing. Wow. And then pressure. Oh, pressure's real. I see somebody just joined. Pizza party. Pizza party. Having a pizza party. Having a pizza party. So apparently there is a show called Yellowstone. Because somebody was like, oh, I love the show Yellowstone. I'm like, what are you talking about? Apparently there's a TV show. I got this from Target for like a few dollars. Because on clearance. And I was like, it's a cute color. It's a good undershirt. So that I can wear my sweaters over it. Because it is cold out right now, you guys. Stephen Duke says, I love that show. Oh, okay. Stephen Duke's over here. He said he loves it. So it must be a decent show. Stephen Duke has class and taste. So thank you, Stephen, for putting us on to that. You guys go check out Yellowstone. I really haven't watched a lot of shows, y'all. I've been so just in my own zone, and now I'm doing a content consumption fast. I'm fasting from it for like at least the month of December. Nothing wrong with consuming content. We gotta all enjoy what we enjoy. But I know that I'm a creator and I need to create more. I want to create more. And so I'm going to be creating and posting even more and just studying. Because I have a test coming up for real estate. I gotta take another test. Like, don't let your license lapse, you guys. One of my license, like, I wasn't in Texas, so I just let it kind of go because I was in LA. But I was like, I should have always kept it. But it's fine. It's still there. I just have to like take the test again because I didn't do all the classes in between that time, and I still have a license in California, so it's like, whatever, I'll just go do it again. But now I gotta study, and I'm still creating other kind of content for you guys and for myself. So, but thank you, Stephen Duke, for letting me know about that show. I saw a commercial, not a commercial. I saw like a an advertisement for it on my Google TV. It turned on and it said, "Oh, watch Yellowstone." And it was like some country show. It seemed like they had like country hats and stuff on, like cowboy hats, like very westernish. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I got from the free screen. Oh my God, we're at 6.7 thousand likes. Amazing. Thank you, thank you. Having a pizza party. Stephen Duke says, yeah, they are cowboys in Montana. Montana? Mm-hmm. I know this girl named Hannah from Montana. I don't know anybody named Hannah from Montana, but, okay. I like cowboy stuff. Did you guys know that in the cowboy era, the real ones who ran the town were the ladies of the night? The ladies who were out on the stroll, who were selling certain types of services to the cowboys. They were the ones who made the most money at the time and structured the cowboy towns and like the little like camp areas. They turned them into towns. They saved the money up and like really brought infrastructure to the wild, wild west. That's right, the same ladies of the night that people talk down about and say like, oh, they're just out there in the streets spreading eagle or whatever. Nope. They were the ones running it. They were the ones who built it all. Ladies of the night. I want to say the words, but I can't say it. But it starts with a P. But it's not a pro. But they are a pro. But it's, yeah, starts with a P. And ends with Tushin. But they were the ones who ran everything. At a place that called, starts with a B, ends with Otto. They ran those places and made tons of money. So I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. I learned that from Adam Ruins Everything. I love that show, Adam Ruins Everything. Is this still on? I used to watch all the episodes. I think I've seen every one of them. Like, I don't know if it's still on though. Like, he's still making new ones. I've been away from TV for a while. So, years ago, I watched every episode of those episodes. Because he was spilling the tea. He was letting us know what really went down in the world. And what's the real tea about the fish we're eating. About certain procedures that people get done at birth that they don't ask for. You know, that's the worst thing. I don't want to get into that, but I just feel like one of the worst things is like what they do to young male babies when they're born. It's just so terrible. It happened to me. I can't talk about it on here because I say the word, it might be flagging something. I don't know. But what they do to young boys is like so disrespectful. So sad. And I really wish that I can like go and sue the doctor who did it to me. Stephen Duke says snip snip. Yeah, it's the snip snip. Like, it's just so messed up and so unnecessary. It's something you can never get back again. And that thing they're snipping has a purpose that, you know, is necessary. And it's just crazy how, like, you can't even sue the doctor after that. Like, it's past the statute of limitations or something. I don't know. I would sue the heck out of that doctor if I could. Steven says, it's becoming more and more common for parents to not do it. Thankfully, how about this? How about it should be illegal to get done at all? How about that? You know? Like, how dare they? We look down on other cultures for when they do it to females. Why are we okay with doing it to males in America? Doctors used to encourage it, but it's kind of phasing out. Thankfully, because they should get sued. I would literally, if I could sue my doctor who did this to me, I would sue with everything I had. But you can't sue them because the parents like sign off on it. It's like, and the parents are just like, oh, it's just part of what happens. It's just part of what goes down. But even the umbilical cord is not supposed to be cut off the way it is. It's supposed to fall off naturally. Just like in the animal kingdom. We think the animal kingdom be cutting stuff off and tying it up. No. They let it fall off naturally. The baby's still feeding until it falls off on its own. The baby's supposed to stay connected with the mother. So it's just really crazy how the world works. But whatever. I don't really trust Western things anyways. Stephen Duke says the J word. Don't know if I can say that. Do it for religious practice. Yes, I think it's that communities is the reason why this is still happening. I don't want to say that word because you say that word, you get canceled. You know, that's what it is. So frustrating. Censorship is terrible. But you know what else is terrible? Snipping. Stop snipping your kids. I don't care what religion you are. Like, don't do it. It's so unnecessary. It's so disrespectful to your kid who didn't even ask for that. I'm just so mortified by it. I used to be so mad at my mom for it, and I still am. But like when she explained to me how why she made that choice and how it was literally just she was a young mother and she just went with what the doctor told her to do. Then I kind of felt like she was a victim of misinformation too. But I have to suffer the most. And they're like, oh, the kids don't feel it, babies don't feel it. It's like, yes, they do feel it. Yes, they will suffer from it for their whole life. My friend tore his when he was 22 and got it done then. How did he tear that? I don't know if I want to know that. I do want to know, but I don't know if I want to know it on TikTok. Is there a way that you can kind of say it in a way that TikTok wouldn't flag it? No. He tore it with a unmoisturized woman? Or a lady of dryness? A lady of dryness tore his? A lady of the Sahara deserts tore his hood of man? That's like a rap song right there. I cannot believe that happened. Oh, my pizza fell off. You see, you made my pizza fall. Steven. Steven. A desert woman tore. That's why you gotta keep it wet. You gotta keep it wet. Nicki Minaj always says, cookies stay wet, cookies stay tight. Like, it's important that your cookies stay wet and your cookie stays tight. But not too tight to where it tears. Wow. Stephen Duke says, I always tell him that he wasn't doing something right. Ooh. He must not have been using the right products or something. I mean, goodness. And he said there was so much fluid of the red. There was so much life fluid from our body that goes to our veins. I don't know if I can say that word on here. But there's, oh my gosh. Oh. No, he must have not been doing something right. Like, that is insane. How did he and then he had to get the whole procedure done because he ripped it? Oh my gosh. I've never heard a story like this before. That's why I'm in shock right now, you guys. Ladies, don't be of the desert. Be of the lakes and the rivers that we're used to. Alright? You know? And some of y'all can be other waterfalls. Some of y'all need to be chasing the waterfall because this can't be happening to our men out here where they're just trying to, have a good time, and then the Sahara Desert just tears them apart. I need these ladies to go and chase the waterfalls. And if, you know, or at least sit in the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Do something. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. You see, I can't really talk too much because of the orientation that I am. It's gonna always be kind of dry. But we use things for that. We use things that keep it, um, that keep us fluid. That keep us fluid while in our activities. They keep us fluid in our activity. That's what we use in my community. So I don't know about this dryness you're talking about, but I'm just trying to I can see the image of that happening, and it doesn't help that I'm eating pizza right now with all this red sauce on there. That is ruining this pizza for me. But it's still delicious. I'm gonna keep eating. But oh my god, I'm trying to like, how dry do you have to be to create that reality for someone? I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. And yes, he was doing something wrong. There's no way that can just happen. Like, no, no, dang. He must have been going very fast too. Apparently, Stephen Duke says, "My bad." Oh, well, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the story because now I can warn all the men out there: don't do certain activities in the desert. Certain activities are only made for water, for sports in the water. Like, you need to stay moisturized in general. We're not starting a fire. When you're making babies, you're not starting a fire. We're trying to like have a, oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm just trying, like, that's so messed up. I really feel bad for him. But none of those is a reason to have to get it done before you have consent. At least he was able to give consent to the doctors to say, you know what, it ripped, tear it all off. Which is messed up too. Okay, wasn't there a way to keep it? Just wash it off and keep it? I don't know. I wish I had mine. Every day I wish I still had mine. I wish I still had it. You know? I think it's not fair that it was taken from me without my wanting. And I would just be so happier if I had mine still. And the worst part about it is that they keep the leftovers of the snip snip and they put it in a photo album for you. That's how they know it's important. They put it in a photo album. Some parents do that. It's so terrible. They dry it out and put it in a photo album. Or like in a box somewhere. How disturbing. Like, why? Who does that? They do that. Like, what? Stephen Duke says he was too scared it would happen again. He used to brag about it, about still having it. Oh. Other countries use it for topical creams. Not stem cell research. Not stem cell research on the snip snip. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Can I even eat this pizza? I don't even know. I'm gonna try. Not topical creams. Y'all, don't snip your kids. Don't do it. Just don't do it. They're gonna resent you. My mom was a great mother. I really appreciate her, but that was one of the things I had the hardest times forgiving her for, was doing that. And she knows it, and she really is sorry about it nowadays. But I just cannot believe she had the audacity to let that happen without doing more research. And then she was like, well, the Bible says a lot of things that are crazy. Mm. 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 I'm scared. Pizza's so good, y'all. Stephen Duke, your next comment is scary to me. I have to read it though. You ready? By the way, for y'all who are new here, keep tapping the screen for likes, first of all. And I'm eating a naan-pizza. Eating a non-vegan pizza with naan-bread, N-A-A-N bread. Okay. So Steven says, Sandra Bullock said that's what she used. Said it on Ellen. Sandra Bullock, I used to like you. Until you said you're putting infant snip snip cream on your face or what? What is she using it for? Like, not a topical cream. That is so disturbing. So they blend it up on her face? I'm telling y'all, these celebrities are demonic. They do all kind of rituals. And this is disturbing. I wouldn't even, and it probably isn't even her kids. They probably some other kids that like she found the snip snip from, and that she's using a product that has it in there. Like, that's so disturbing. Like, are you serious, Sandra Bullock? Hi, Mrs. Pipe Productions. Thank you for the roses, Pipe Productions. Is that PYT? Oh, PYT Productions. Okay. P-Pipe. No, I'm so disturbed. Sandra Bullock, you need to call me immediately. We need to talk about this. Somebody call Sandra Bullock and tell her she has to go live with me and explain to me why she thought it's okay to put baby snip cream on her face. I can't forgive her for this one. I know she's on the blind side and everything, but this is a very blind move of her to do. No, Sandra. You cannot make it past this, Sandra. Hollywood is just... And you're going to say it? If you're going to do it, why even say it on Oprah? Or you said, oh, it's on Ellen? Why even say it on Ellen or any show? Like, why not just keep that to yourself? Because it's so problematic. It's so problematic. These celebrities are demons. They're actual demons. I work with them. They're all demonic. They just like worship fame and the cult of fame. And it's just so disturbing that they're over here just publicly like, yeah, you sacrificed baby cream for my face. I know you won't call it that, but like technically the baby did not give consent for this procedure to happen. And you're gonna use the byproduct of it to make a cream for your face? Sandra. To jail immediately, Sandra. To prison you go. Look at this delicious pizza. Doggone it, Stephen Duke. You have just busted open my mind. Not Sandra. Okay. Thanks for this pizza, delicious. Peabody Productions sent me a hello traveler. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're at 8.8 thousand likes. Whoa. Stephen Duke says reference. Reference. What does that mean? Oh, for you were giving me references? I just can't believe she's doing that. People are doing this. Like, I know they do it behind scenes. I know that they use certain V word, like reference. I don't know what reference means. Thank you for following me. Holly Joe's up in the house. Holly Joe, please change the subject, Holly Joe. We need a new subject because we can't. We're talking about something terrible right now. Something so awful. Just give us any random subject. Holly Joe says, well, howdy, We have to stop meeting like this. Oh my gosh. We do. Like, this is a mess. Holly Joe says, what are you talking about? We're talking about innocent male babies getting snipped and people using the leftovers of the snip for face cream, which apparently Sandra Bullock uses. And I have a problem with that because the baby didn't give permission to even have that done to them, and now she's using it for a face cream. Like, is she serious? Sandra, girl. And she talked about it on the Ellen show, apparently. I don't know any of this. I'm just reading from Stephen Duke, so if I'm saying something wrong, please do not sue me, Sandra Bullock, because, girl, like, what? Stephen Duke says, I sent you the link so you can see her say it. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Holly Joe says, okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go relieve herself of the food in her stomach. I'm gonna keep eating my food and try to my best to like change the subject. You gotta change the subject, Holly. Holly Joe, you gotta give us something else. But Stephen Duke, I'm going to watch that video, the link that you use. I'm gonna watch it. Should I watch it to the side right here? Hold on, let me look on my computer and see if I can open up my TikTok on my computer so I can see this video of her saying this, because I can't believe she is doing this. I'm so disturbed. Okay, let's see, TikTok. I'm already so creeped out. Log in. Oh, I can't, you know what? I can't log in while I'm on here right now. If I log in, it's gonna take me off of here. So I can't log in again. Dang it. Talk on it. Holly Joe says, I just got my husband a pair of Louboutin tennis shoes. Ooh, rich and wealthy. Yes, Holly. How much for the Louboutin tennis shoes? They're like $1,000. I love Louboutin. My bestie gets a lot of Louboutin. Hers are like $1,200 when she gets them. But yeah, Louboutins are cute. I never bought any for myself because they're never at Goodwill. They aren't at Goodwill, so I don't like paying full price for things. But I do enjoy Louboutins. But if I get them, I go straight. I would take it straight to the shoe doctor and put a clear sole on the bottom to protect it from falling off. I don't want my red paint on the bottom to come off. So I'm gonna put like that clear sole. There's a way to do it at the shoe doctor. They have it in New York, but they have other shoe doctors around the world too. Stephen Duke says, enjoying this cold weather. I like it. We're like a medium cold here. We're like at 60 something degrees. So it's kind of icy, but not like really icy. So I'm okay with this. But if it starts snowing, I'm out. I'm done. I'm staying inside. This pizza. Stephen Duke says, that's sick, Holly Joe. Yeah, that's really sick to have some tennis shoes, some Louboutin tennis shoes. Holly Joe said they were a little more than that, and they are to die for. Yes. They're probably like $1,500 or something. I thought for men they were cheaper. Well, I haven't looked at the prices of the new ones yet. At some point, I just want them to send me some. Send me some from the company. I want to be a fashion icon so they can just send me free clothes because I can't pay that price, the full price. I've been in the fashion world for so long that I know the price that they pay, and so I just don't. It's hard for me to pay full price after I've like been gifted so many things. It's so hard for me to like actually go and say I'm gonna buy this new. It's like a mental block. Even though my card, like, I can pay for it, I have the money for it, but it's like it's so hard for me to actually do it. I don't know if I can do it. But I do want those shoes. Holly Joe says he made me spit my coffee out when you said they're not at Goodwill. You know they are not at the Goodwill, Holly. Holly Joe, these shoes are not at the Goodwill, babes. You know, they would never make it to Goodwill. Louboutin would never get there. And the second they get there, they'll be taken by the staff there. If they ever got there from some estate sale. You know, sometimes somebody passes away, and then the family just brings everything to Goodwill because they're like, I don't know what this is. Let me get it. Let me get rid of it. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm depressed with my family passing away. I'm giving everything to Goodwill. That's the only way that those shoes would get there. And I guarantee you that somebody who works there, who's in charge of putting that out on the floor, will be buying that immediately once it gets there. So it would never touch the store floor. So that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Because then even if they resold it, they would make more money than they would make in a whole week of working at Goodwill. Because Goodwill don't pay you hardly anything to work there. But whatever. I don't want to get into that because I still like going to Goodwill because I get the best deals. It's not my fault they work there. I didn't choose to work there. That's their company's issue. I'm here for the deals. Y'all do what y'all gonna do at Goodwill. I'm just trying to get my deals. That's all I'm here for. I'm in and out, in and out. I wait in your long line to get my clothes, and I'm leaving. Let's see. Oh, Holly Joe says the red on the bottoms is actually red rubber. Okay, that's a good change because on the heels, for the female heels, the red is not is like leather. I'm like, why in the world did Louboutin decide to just put like red leather on the bottom of shoes as if you're not gonna walk everywhere? Like I couldn't understand it for women's shoes. But yeah, you go to the doctor, the shoe doctor. They put a whole like situation on the bottom, and it still looks good. You can still see the red, and it still looks fly. But you just like have it protected. You protect your red, because nobody wants to see your feet up in the air if you're doing certain activities. Nobody wants to see no scuffed Louboutin shoe like red on the bottom of your shoe if you're doing certain activities where your legs will be up like that. Or if you're just crossing your legs eating at a restaurant or something, like you can still see the bottom of your shoes if you cross your legs. You need to have your red Louboutins protected at the shoe doctor. I wish I had a promotion code for them, but it's a real thing and it's important. Stephen Duke says it was the moments, or it was in the mountains last week, or I was in the mountains last week, and it snowed. It was so peaceful. Oh, if I have the right outfit and I'm going into the snow, I'm cool with that. But if the snow is happening to me in my home, and it's just gonna snow down on me, and I just have to be stuck in my house because it's too cold every day, that's different for me. I need it to be like very temporary. And that's the good thing about Texas. If it does snow here, it's only for like a few days, and then it's done. It doesn't really go down like that here. But it is peaceful to see. I think snow is beautiful to look at. I need like some serious jackets on, and I'm in my like little muffin, my earmuffs, and like just all snuggly. I get a scarf on. I just want to live my best life. And some boots, 3 pairs of socks at a time. Like, yeah, that's what we're doing. Or just one high quality pair of socks made of wool. Stephen Duke says it was crazy when people find like expensive rings and other jewelry in couches and stuff. Ooh, yep, that's right. You sure can. You can find all kind of stuff when you buy couches. Like use. Holly Joe says my phone died. No, you missed everything I said, Holly Joe. Holly Joe says, what incarnation are you eating? It looks delicious. Well, it's a naan pizza. Not made a pizza with naan bread. I put the sauce on top of it because that's how I like my sauce, so that the toppings don't get too burnt. So that's what this is. A naan pizza, a little crispy on the crust. Living the best life. Ooh, there it is. There it is, right there. And I'm living for it. This is what I have for my birthday dinner. We all made our own naan pizzas, and we just put them in the oven and ate together and laughed and stuff. It was an interesting day. That day, my brother-in-law had surgery that day, so it was like a kind of a weird day. But we still celebrated, so it was nice because his surgery went well and everything. So thankfully, everything went great. But like, yeah, it was kind of a different kind of day. But I went shopping too. It was nice. Had a good day. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go to YouTube and see Sandra Bullock face cream. Sandra.
Vision to produce both a catch-rated Lord of the Rings series.
Sandra Bullock face face cream. I'm so scared to see this. Okay, we're gonna watch it.
A couple months ago, Kate Blanchett admitted that Sandra Bullock and her went and got a certain kind of facial in New York when they had some downtime shooting Ocean's 8. Today, Sandra sat down with Ellen and explained exactly what it was.
Well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these. Some of you, I think many of you know it. And it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen, and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes.
What are you pushing into the skin, Sarah?
Sarah?
Carrie?
Sarah.
What are you pushing into the skin?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far, far away, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
Oh! How dare she? Why would she even talk about this? This is so disturbing. Ellen made her say it. Oh my gosh, Sandra. I can't watch the rest of it because I know it's going to go too far. Oh my gosh. And it's from Korea? I'm glad that Ellen's canceled, first of all. Can I just say that? I'm glad that her show is canceled. I have friends who worked with her, and she was a monster to work with in Hollywood. I'm also thinking it's hilarious how she called her out for what it really is. Why would Sandra Bullock think this is okay? You're putting baby snip in your pores? In your facial pores? And you think that's okay? And you're like, I'm beautiful now, yeah. I want to upchuck right now. I can't believe I just heard what I heard. And now she's turning bright red in her interview because she knows how terrible this is. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe that she's willing to say it. Like, I know Hollywood does some dark, nasty things, and I get that. Like, there's some really, like, way darker things than this that happen, but it's the fact that she's saying it on Ellen, and that they're just okay with it. They're like, oh, laughing, like, oh, like, what? Sandra? What, Ellen? What, anyone who uses this product? I am so disturbed that it's westernized enough to talk about this. That means it's happening a lot. That means people watch this and say, I want that done to me too. Oh my God. I will never watch Sandra Bullock again. I'm closing the screen. I will never watch Sandra Bullock in any movie. I will never support her because now she has been the cause of more people having this procedure done, and that means they require more of the baby snip. Oh, I'm so sick. I need to eat this pizza though before it gets cold. Okay, let's change the subject. I don't know why I had to go back to that. I wish I just kept it going and we were flowing on a new topic. It would have been great to just keep going. Okay, let's think of something else. Trees, outside, trees, forest, eagles, environment, Let me read these comments first so I can really move on from this. I am so disturbed. Oh my gosh. Okay, he said, bro, I told you. You did tell me, you did. Said Ellen made her say it. Holly Joe says, I missed it. What happened? He's clutching his pearls. What happened? Oh my gosh, Holly Joe. Holly Joe, if you want to know what happened, you're going to have to go and search Sandra Bullock, Ellen DeGeneres facial treatment. And you'll see what she says. Because I can't even play the video because I feel like it's going to be flagged by TikTok or something. I can't. I am so disturbed that she just thinks it's okay to talk about this and that this is even happening. Like, why would you want that in your face? Why would you want that kind of material injected into your face in any kind of way? I don't care what it does. It can make you reverse in age, and I still don't think that it's something you would want in your face. Oh my gosh. This world is so sick. This world is disturbing. Ellen, yes. Stephen Duke says, I'm laughing so hard right now. I got you shook. No, I'm literally shook to my core. Stephen Duke says, they are pretty much farming off little boys at this point. At least my parents took mine and put it in a photo album instead of sold it off. Either way, it's disgusting and terrible, but it's like, how dare they just... Whoo. Stephen Duke says, I'm trying to quit vaping and I'm struggling. Stephen Duke, vaping is the new version of cigarette smoke. They got us messed up because they try to make it seem as if it's healthier. It's like, oh, vaping's way better than ciggy cigs. Like, oh, like it's just oil, it's just vapor, it's not gonna affect your lungs, it's not gonna do that. Like, all of that is a lie. Like, it has been known to cause severe issues. And so the same companies who own the other, the paper version of it, the original version of nicotine, like they're the same ones who own these vaping companies, and they are trying to take us out. They are trying to exterminate us, and it's just like, we have to watch out for it. We gotta really watch out, and I really don't think you should judge yourself for doing it. Like, the worst thing you can do when you're trying to quit something is judge yourself about it. It's more about educating yourself and being really real with yourself as you are in the process of vaping or whatever you're doing. Like, as you're doing it, just be very present to how it feels and to what it's really in there. Not the flavor, like, oh, it tastes like pineapples and mango, yum. Like, no, not that. Know why it tastes like pineapples and mango. What is it covering up? What is in this oil? What's in this juice? What is it doing to my lungs? Is it coating my lungs? Am my lungs gonna, I know some people whose their lungs have collapsed because of it. Like, that's a real thing. There's nothing worth inhaling that's going to potentially collapse your lungs. Your lungs are so important, like so necessary for a living. So I don't want you to judge yourself at all, Stephen, at all. Like, I'm telling you, judgment is like gonna make you stay doing that. It's gonna keep you on the vape pen or whatever cartridge, whatever you're on. So don't judge yourself. Just be real with yourself about the actual agenda of the companies who are selling you that product every day, or however often you buy it. Like, what do those companies really want from you? What are they doing to you? What's their goal beyond profit? So I know it's hard. I mean, I have families who do it too. So it's just a rough thing. And I was vaping the other kind of flower. I'm so disturbed by the Sandra Bullock situation. That is so disturbing that she would be able to talk about, like, and she's like laughing like, oh, it's in my face. Sandra, are you serious, girl? Oh my gosh. What? I gotta stop. I gotta keep going too. Yeah, so no more smoking and vaping, okay? Stephen Duke says gum. No gum. Well, if that helps you stop vaping, then the gum is okay, I guess, like as a transition. But that has also chemicals and stuff in there. But I mean, it's probably better than inhaling. Steven says, I wish your sister was around so I could have seen her reaction too. She would not be able to not curse when she saw that. And then I'd be banned. So, yeah. I'm gonna show it to her on the side. But yeah, I really wish you a lot of strength and support when it comes to quitting the vaporization of the situation. Like, I know you can do it. Think of your lungs, think of your family, your life. Like, you don't want to be hooked up to a ventilator in the future. They're lying to us about the safety of these things, and that's what's keeping us on it. We're like, oh, it tastes good and it's pretty safe. It's safer than smoking this. Is better. No, it's not. It's just not. Like, there's a lot. It's just, these are like the same way they told us that cigarettes would be good for help us inhale and breathe better. The doctors are like, oh, smoking every day will help you do this. Like, it's just not. It's not true. They just lied to us. Stephen Duke says, the harder I hit the gym, the easier it is because it's counterproductive to working out. Exactly. It really is. Like, it's completely counterproductive. And so as long as you see that, you'll have a better chance of, exiting out of that pattern. It really is a pattern, and it's like I said, it's not your fault that this is happening. A lot of times people say, like, well, it's your fault, you gotta take responsibility, you're the one who's picking it up. No, like, when you're at a certain level, when you're marketed something so savagely, when they're pushing a product on you and telling you lies about this product and making you believe that somehow this product is gonna make your life better, when in reality it's destroying you. But you're stressed as well, like when they're taking advantage of you and like just lying to us and programming us to believe something that's not true. It stops becoming fully your fault. And it's important to know this. I'm all for taking self-responsibility, that's fine, whatever. But it's like, what these companies are doing are illegal in my eyes. Like, to spread this misinformation that these products aren't harming people and that they're part of like a fun life. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm just gonna vape it up, and it's like, oh, it's so fun. Look at the little clouds in the sky that come out. Oh, the flavor is so good. I like this one better than this one. Oh, yay. Vape. It's like, like, they're just not telling the truth to us, and that's the part. So that's why it's important not to judge yourself, and as you just see it and start really staying super conscious, like almost meditate while you're vaping, so that you can really feel what it's doing to you, and think about how when you heat these products up, what do they really do to the cells of your skin, your body? It can make you lose your hair. That's what it does. It creates all kinds of different adverse effects. It creates skin issues, tiredness issues. The addiction is real. So just be good about it. Take your time. Be patient with yourself. It's fishy. My store does one buy one get one free, pushing it on you a little bit. Yep, that's right. Steven says, and it causes depression and anxiety. When I was hanging out with my girl Mary from Joanna, and I was hanging out with her every day, all the time, I thought that she was helping me with my depression. But my girl Mary from Joanna, she was just like creating the depression, and I was addicted to her. She's a bad girl, Gaga. She's a bad girl, Gaga. Like, very definitely bad. And when I finally realized, I'm like, oh, this isn't solving my depression and anxiety. This is actually like creating the triggers for me to get more depressed and feel more isolated. I'm so thankful to be in a state where it's illegal, because it's like helps me to not even get tempted. So I'm like, I ain't going to jail for that. Are you serious? Not for a flower. I don't need any of that. Because I still think I'm in a space where if it was super available, there's some days, if I'm honest with myself, there's some days where I probably would go into the store and be like, let me spend $20 on this or $40, whatever. Let me just go get a little bit of this, that, you know? And they do give you deals and stuff. It makes you want to stay on it longer. But it's not healthy. It doesn't feel good. Like, my lungs feel amazing right now. My mental health never been better. All without Mary from Joanna. Because Mary from Joanna is a streetwalker. You know, she belongs to the streets. She's a op. And, you know, she doesn't deserve to be in my lungs. Stephen Duke says she's just for fun on occasions. For me, at least. Not everyday use. Yeah, she definitely was we were steady. Me and Mary from Joanna, we definitely went steady for a long time. But, you know, I have to send her back to Joanna. Where she belongs, so she is not supposed to be here, and we could not get married. Like, Mary and I had to divorce. So it took me time, though. It took me moving here too. But vaping is legal everywhere, so it's like different. I used to, and it made me lose all drive. I was cool with playing Xbox all day and just chilling. That's exactly what it makes you feel like. Mary's like, oh no, babe, sit here, just play Xbox, baby. I got you. Here, have a little more of me. Have a little bit more. Let me take it to meet my family in Joanna. Like, Mary is so twisted. She's really shady. And it's just, I'm really glad that you like kind of at least stop that part. So if you knew you can stop that part, then you can definitely, you know, make adjustments to your vape cartridge consumption. Are we talking about Mary or my ex? Oop. Both. And it's even worse if your ex's name is Mary. Is that your ex in your profile photo? Why is she still in your profile photo? Steven, you and I are supposed to be together. We're supposed to be together now, Steven. What are you doing with her? What did she do for you that I can't do? What did she do for you that I can't? Oh my God, Steven. No, that'd be weird. No, that would be really weird. I'm glad she's not your ex. That's your current. But no, I'm happy that you're straight. I love that a straight guy's on my page. That's really awesome. The V. The V. Fine. I don't have any V. Oh my gosh. This is a subject I want to talk about right now, but I can't because it's like... I think I'll get banned if I talk about it. It was something I saw on the libs of TikTok. I saw it on Twitter, and it was like, whoa. It was basically that a person that was born a male had a certain procedure done on their bottom side, and now they are suffering from a stenosis of a type, a V stenosis, which means that the scar tissue is constricting and creating a situation where it can tear and create pockets that can be infected. And they were talking about the situation and saying that they still don't regret getting it, even though everything they said was so terrible. That why wouldn't you regret what you have now, like what happened to your body? Like, why wouldn't you regret this situation? And it just made me realize, like, even more how much of a cultish situation that people who have similar operations are going through. Like, it's like I feel like this person was mentally unstable, the way that they were talking about this procedure and the results of their procedure, and that fact that they have to have the operation again, all over again, basically. And it was just so disturbing. And this person was like very like bizarre. Like the way they talked was super inauthentic. And it's almost like they were having a manic episode or some type. Like, it was very disturbing. And I wish I can say exactly what I feel about it, but I can't. But I think I said it pretty well. I mean, if you even know what I'm talking about, because I can't even, like... Yeah, it was really rough. Stephen Duke, I don't support that. By the way, I don't support that procedure in any kind of way, shape, or form. I do not support that procedure. I don't. The people are people. Like, I'm not judging a person. I just think that procedure shouldn't even be offered. It's so It's so not a perfect procedure. It's so like Frankensteinish the way they do the things they do. Whether you're born male or female, like whatever it is, like there's the procedure that they do is just so dark and disturbing if you really know about it. And I've watched it happen. I've seen videos of it, and I've talked to people who've had it, and it's just so dark to me. Such a disturbing reality. Like Stephen Duke says, very much so. I feel like the surgery doesn't make them, but that's me from the outside, so I don't know. Yeah, you don't need a surgery to be considered who you want to be. Like, if you want to be considered whatever that your pronouns are, whatever, okay, do it, fine. But why do you don't need to have these operations to be respected, I guess, or what you want to be called? That's a long rabbit hole. I have a lot of opinions about it. Part of me just like, part of me says I don't care, but then I'm also wondering, like, if that was my kid and they were going through this and they were lied to and convinced to do these things that are unreversible to their body, it would break my heart, and I would be trying to sue somebody for doing this to my child. Like, I just, Stephen Duke said it's a deep hole. Apparently not that deep for this person. Apparently not that deep. Y'all. Like, who in their right mind would think that would actually work? Like, I just can't. I can't go. That subject is so layered, and I used to be very supportive of that community. But as I learn more and more about the community itself, I'm more and more disturbed. And yeah, I'm more and more disturbed by it. But like, it's not the people who I'm mad. I'm not mad or disturbed by the people particularly. I feel like they've been a victim to a false narrative, and it breaks my heart that they're going through that. But I won't even talk about it too much because I don't want to, Stephen Duke says, is your chat sub only right now? Yep. My chat is sub only, and it's going to be that way because I got tired of dealing with trolls and trying to fight for my account against trolls who were trying to do me dirty. So we're doing sub only. Sometimes I have more subs than others, but I feel like if I keep doing this every day, we'll build an awesome community of subs. Anybody who's not a sub that wants to chat with me, they can always make a comment on one of my posts, and I will respond to them that way. But I'm not doing those hundreds of comments saying crazy stuff to me and I have to block 100 people and stuff. Ever since I went sub only, I haven't had to block not one person. I haven't had to block not one person at all. Like, that's amazing. I don't even care if my numbers go down. It doesn't matter. I'd rather have, like, more quality people. Oh, wow. My internet went down for a second. That's weird. Alright, it's back now. I don't care if I have less people. I'm so happy to have more of a chill situation. Stephen Duke says, I was wondering where they were. It's more chill now. Yep. It's more chill. We're not doing it again. We're not going back. Even on Instagram, I'm going to try to do the same thing if I go live on there. But, no more. You can't talk to Rock Mercury for free unless you're commenting on a post. But I'm so thankful, y'all. I still have to watch what I say because it's still TikTok, but it's better this way. So much better this way. Thank y'all for the 10.4 thousand likes. I appreciate it. So after I get off of here, which I'm gonna eat this last piece of pizza and then get off, I'm going to go live on Twitch. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Like, do I want to do Fortnite or do I want to play Zelda? I just don't know what I want to do right now. I think maybe I'll play Fortnite because I'm really loving Fortnite right now. It's so fun to me. It's like such a battle royale game. Like I just love like seeing how far I can make it and learning new stuff. I think it might be a Fortnite day. Do like 2 different sessions, 2 different battles. I only play solo because I don't know the people to team up with. It's fun. You play build or zero build. I play build. I don't even know how to play zero build. I only learned how to do it a week ago, and I already got number 1. I already got number 1 battle royale on my own. It was so hard, but I beat the game. I mean, I was number 1. It's hard out of 100 people. I got number 1, and I literally just learned how to play. I didn't build not one thing on that level because I'm still learning how to build faster. Right now, I'm looking for a wolf. Every time I see a wolf, I have to fight it and stuff. And now that I want a wolf, I can't find one because now I know how to ride the wolf. So I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to jump on the wolf and ride it. So like, that's my goal right now, is to be able to do that. I watched a tutorial video on how to do it. But yeah, it's really fun. You play too, Stephen Duke? If you play, Stephen, then you need to add me, Rock Mercury. To put a space between the Mercury, put Rock and then space Mercury. Add me on Fortnite, and I will add you. I play on my Nintendo Switch, but it's great that it's like cross-platform. I love that. But yeah, I couldn't believe I got number 1. I thought because my friend, our family was like, oh, and one of my fam, he said like, oh, it took me a year to get number 1. I'm like, whoa. Okay, then I played with him on the team, and we got number 1 together. But he carried me. Like I passed away in the game, and he carried me out of there and like revived me and everything. He was great. Now, he's the reason we got number 1 that time. Like I was shooting. I did my part, but he was the real reason. He spearheaded it. But then when I got number 1 on my own, I was in shock, and I have it on camera, so I have proof. I live streamed it, and so I just felt like, wow, like this game would be fun to keep going with. Like I would love to get better and better at this. I still love playing Zelda, but Zelda's not open world. You're not playing with other people, and there's something about battle royale. Like I love watching a good battle. On a game. I think Call of Duty is too violent for me, but Fortnite, it doesn't feel as violent because there's like a lot of colors and it's just like a really pretty, fun game. It's just weapons, but it's like different. It's not like as vicious, whatever. It feels like laser tag, but you can get in different like houses and build stuff and like, I don't know, it's like a lot of stuff. But the last game I did a whole building episode where I went live and just tried to learn how to build stuff. And so now I kind of get it a little more. But you have to get a lot of equipment first. You have to go, like, tear down trees and rocks and stuff and bricks and build brick walls and all that. Wait, Steven says, yes, sir. Steven says, bet if I play with you, we will get in a bit lobby for sure. What does that mean? A bit lobby for sure. I'm still learning. I don't know what that means. Thank you for 11.3 thousand likes. What's a bit lobby? Stephen Duke says when you get PlayStation, get Overwatch. It's good. It's goated. I mean bot. A lot of newbies. Oh, bots. A bot lobby. Okay. I'm level 20 right now. So I'm a pretty big deal right now, you guys. Level 20. No big deal. Like, you know. So, I don't know if level 20 is even good. I don't know. I was at level 0 at first, so happy to get to level 20. That pizza was amazing. I live for it. Very happy. Now it's time to get off of here and play some Fortnite. So if you guys want to watch me play on my Nintendo Switch, which I'm setting up right now as we're talking, I will be going live in the next few minutes. Let me see, turn it on right now. Let me show that on my inputs on. I'm loving my new screen. You guys know I opened the screen with you guys on live. My Nintendo Switch controller here. Excited to get at it. So, why is this not working? I have to get on here. Let's get my I use Twitch Studio for my streaming. People were asking me like, "Oh, how did your stream look so good?" I use just whatever came with the Twitch Studio. I didn't even add anything to it. Okay. Yes, Fortnite. You hear the Fortnite sound? Alerts have gotten power up. I don't know what that means. Alright, I get my camera set up right. This camera's been amazing, you guys. I love this camera. The Logitech right here, it is so clear. Such good with what do you call it? So good with like light control, like light adjustment. It's amazing. Like this is just, it's a wonderful camera. It was $200, but it was worth it. Completely worth it. I don't care. I be spending. You have to spend to get good quality, you guys. So that's what it is. Oh my god, my clothes are in the background. Whatever, it's gonna be just fine. Whoa! Don't put them in the controller thing. Whoa! You don't put them in the controller thing. What controller thing? Now I attached them to the console when it's charging, so then it's all charged and ready. Oh, you mean there's like a controller, like an actual, like a better controller? No, I just used it. This is what it came with. Should I get something different? It's probably better, probably easier. It is kind of hard to use this, but I got number one, so. Shoo. All right, what's happening? Start. I'm gonna start this. Logging in. I don't know what I'm doing. I barely know how to play Zelda. I love Zelda, but it's like, it's hard sometimes to play certain things with this controller. Like I'm still like, especially because some parts of it you have to like actually move it a certain way, like move the controller so that it tilts it in real life. It's crazy. It's crazy. Paradise. What is this doing? It's giving me a whole preview. It's a controller you slide your Joy-Cons into and it feels more like a controller. Oh, okay. I'll be down for that. Capture the finale. I want to close this. I'm trying to play the game. Alright, y'all. I'm tipping up. I'm level 23. Sorry, I'm level 23. I got 35,000 XP points, baby. 35,000 XP points to level 24. And I have 496 bars, and I'm still using the skins they gave you. Because I didn't buy any skins, and I don't have Battle Pass. So, I'm just living my best life, you know. But thank you guys for joining me. Go to Rock Mercury on Twitch if you want to watch me stream. If you want to wait for me to post this, you can wait as well, because I will be posting it, a 10-minute version on TikTok, so don't feel like you need to come on. But if you want to watch me, I'll be going on there right now. So, Rock on Mercury, and thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you all soon on my next live later on tonight. Bye. Twitch, Rock Mercury on Twitch. Thank you for 11.5 thousand likes. I'm sure a lot of those came from Stephen Duke, which I really appreciate. So thank you so much. I hope your finger heals from tapping the screen. All right. Bye, you guys. Make sure you add me, Stephen. What's your name on here, Stephen? I don't see your ad. But add me whenever you get a chance. Just let me know. You can message me. I'm still learning even how to do that adding. So anyways, all right. Walk on, you guys. Bye.